Hello everyone, this is Emmond with gameydaddy, and I'm here with another video from Clancy's The Division. So, patch 1.6 has dropped today, and honestly, the gear has changed somewhat. For those of you who stacked up a lot of stamina, who had all those beautiful armor rolls from 1.4 and 1.5, say bye-bye. They're all gone. Sorry. Some people are upset about it. I mean, I was expecting it to come. I played the PTS and I just had no illusions that, my gear was going to be close to anything. Now, for those who were running skill power builds or had, a certain amount of skill power, well, if you notice, you may have had some kind of buff to your skill power. This is my build that I was running the other day, and now I have 155,000 skill power, which is better, because I'm going to be farming Falcon Lost and stuff with, this build. Now, I really wanted to play the legendary mode missions. I was interested in doing it, but my goodness. I played on PS4 with, just running with matchmake and everything, and it was very difficult. And, we had some teams that were coordinated and stuff, and, it's very hard. And I think what's going on right now is, so running with a bunch of people that you don't know, you haven't coordinated with, is going to be difficult for now, until more videos come out on how to do it, and more videos come out on how to leverage the gear, leverage what kinds of gear you need to have to be able to successfully complete it. Remember when Falcon Lost in 1.3 Heroic came out? That's how it feels like. There's almost no difference. Except that some of the NPCs don't have armor and all that stuff, but they hit very hard, man. And in fact, it's worse because they can blind fire with about a 90% accuracy. But that's enough of my rant of what the legendary missions look like. I'm here to do a tutorial on how to build in 1.6, and I'm not doing a traditional build video where I pick out everything and I have everything all laid out and everything all spec'd right. Nope. What I'm doing is I'm walking you through the process of how I'm building. Now, I did this for my striker build that I'm running right now. Instead, what I did was I went to my PlayStation, character, and I built it from scratch. So if you want to go ahead and look at how I built this, make sure you watch that video. If you want to just see the straight up build and everything already done, there's another video for it. But that other video is in 1.5, so you're gonna see a lot of differences with the numbers, but this is the same thing with slight differences. 2 nomad here. I changed the second nomad for more skill power, and I actually prefer this version. So I didn't build this exact version, but I did a 4 striker 2 nomad, and all I did was I just walked through how I will build. So today I have an idea in mind, and you're going to have to be patient with me with this one because everything is in the stash. My stash is full. Shocking. Like, I can't throw stuff away, man. I like keeping stuff because one day you want to build something, you want to run a skill or a talent, and guess what? You don't have the items, and that's always just a big annoyance. So what I want to build is I want to build a Hunter's Faith debuff build. Now, why would Hunter's Faith even be on my radar? Well, that's because I finally got myself a Caduceus, and I'm going to teach you guys how Division players who have studied this game try to get the game to roll what they're looking for. Now, you may think the truth is everything is rolled randomly. That's for sure. It's RNG, so everything that you get is going to be randomly rolled with numbers, but there are certain things that you can do to influence a drop. Believe it or not, I've done it like twice, and I've gotten the drop I was looking for. Now, it doesn't happen all the time, trust me, but you will most likely see it happen. Maybe it's a fluke, maybe it was just coincidence, but whatever. So let me grab my Hunter's Faith pieces here. Sorry, my brain is really scattered, but I am doing this in that kind of aspect anyways. I don't really care. And if you don't like this style of video, just let me know what I can do to make it better. I want to make sure I'm serving the community and not just doing my own thing. Oh man, where are all the Hunter's Faith items here? Okay, I have these gloves. They dropped this morning, and they have skill haste. So that's one thing you're gonna have to look out for. Some of these things are dropping with skill haste now. I have some Skull MC gloves here, but that build is not. Whoa, that's my inventory. Oh, I was looking in the wrong place. Sorry. Okay, so mask 1 I don't have a Hunter's Fate chest piece. Oh, I do. Chest piece 2. Backpacks. I think I have 2. Yep, 2. I don't know if I have a pair of knee pads, but this is a build walkthrough, so I'm not gonna have everything that I want. And I was throwing away Hunter's Fate knee. Well, I don't even think I got any, but I was, I had a lot of them and all that good stuff. So I want to do 4 Hunter's Faith, and I want to do Savage. So I pulled out some Savage gloves. You know what? Let me just leave them in there for now. I want to do 4 Hunter's Faith, Savage, and something else. It might be Barrett's chest piece if I have enough Hunter's Faith items. So chest piece is this one's got ammo capacity. That's good. Protection from elites is definitely gonna be gone. I'm gonna have to do, well, you know what? I don't know. We'll see. Let me just put all the pieces together and see what my rolls will look like. And my armor rolls are actually quite nice. I'm not gonna lie. I like them so much. Hunter's Faith holster. Hunter's Faith gloves. Okay, so these are the 4 items that where are those gloves? What? Oh, I have gloves. Okay, I can run backpack here. I can run. Okay, I can run a Hunter's Faith, but I have a skill 1. Oh yeah, nice, beautiful, perfect. Okay. Where are those Savage gloves? Savage gloves. I have these Savage gloves that rolled electronics, and I want to use them, and I'll tell you why. So this build, the mindset behind it is I want to be able to do almost what I did in my striker build. I want to be able to run skill power, DPS around 5,000, and then here around another maybe 4,000 or something. Let me change my privacy settings so I don't get any interruptions for now. And then I want to be able to run about 4,000 plus electronics here, or 160,000 skill power, and as much toughness as I can get. I'm not even gonna complain. So what I'm gonna do is luckily this week they're selling these electronics mods just downstairs here in the base of ops, and they have skill power with them. I don't know if I want to do skill power, if I want to do skill haste, but I'm thinking skill power more, because the more skill power you have, it will influence your cooldowns. They won't be as great, but they will be significantly better than having less skill power, if you know what I mean. So let me go and pull those. Let me see. Reclaimer. What does 2 Reclaimer give you? Oh, 30% support station range. Interesting. What does Nomad give? Health on kill. I can't make up my mind for the 2-piece bonus that I want to run. It might be Alpha Bridge, man. It just might be Alpha Bridge. I never really thought about that. That 100% health regen is pretty much good. Let's see. Do I have Alpha Bridge gloves here? I have Alpha Bridge gloves, but yeah, they're my 3rd character. So I'm gonna have to log out and then go pull them all out again, which is gonna be a big hassle. Oh yo. Yeah, that's gonna be a hassle, won't it? Hey look, there they are. Let me just do 4 Hunter's Faith first, and then I'll roll whatever comes to mind. Now, I said this is a debuff build because what I'm doing is I'm making these build around the Caduceus. The Caduceus now has its talent, which gives me 1%, heals me and my team for 1% of my skill power. Each critical hit heals you and your group for 1% of your skill power. Can only heal each player once every 0.20 seconds. What the heck does that even mean? They changed it. Oh yeah. Well, 0.2 seconds is not a second, so it's quite fast, but there's a significantly negligible delay there. Okay, back to what I was saying. So stamina here, Sorry, firearms. I think this firearms is okay. All I need is one firearms mod here, and then everything else can go to, not everything, this can go to skill power because it already has, I can go to electronics, and then we'll see what else, because I need to be able to unlock talents like brutal, deadly, responsive, and I need about another 40 something stamina here. So let's see what we can put together. All right. What does this guy have? This dude has got electronics and skill power, electronics and skill power. Let me just go downstairs and buy those. Those downstairs are actually better. They're better than this. So this is what building looks like, guys. This is the creative process. This is how, you know, this is how I do it anyways. I don't know if other people do it. I can't speak for everybody, but you know, I would guess that this is, you know how cooking shows, you know, when they cook, they have like the onions and everything all diced, and then they have, you know, the meat all cut up and the chicken is all, you know what I mean? It's just, you know, everything is so nicely done, you know, but you never know that the process to get there, or you never really think about it anyways, that the process to get there is actually rough. If you cook, you know what I'm saying. I cook a lot. I love to cook actually. And you know, this is what it looks like. It's rugged, it's rough, it's no joke. So I think I've hit my 4200 and this is good for me. I actually like this. I don't think I need to even do more. Let me see, stamina 5,000, and then I need one more firearms mod, and that will go in my knee pad, whichever knee pads this knee pad just got stamina. Let me look for my highest stamina roll knee pads. It doesn't even matter at this point. Boom. Okay. Oh look, I still have one more slot. This build is making me happy right now, guys. Let me get stamina. Actually, let me get firearms, because now let me tell you why I'm doing this. I watched Marco Styles' video, and he actually did some of the math and everything, and honestly, if his math is correct, it's not worth speccing into stamina as much. Now, this is PvE anyways, and it's a skill build too. So if you're looking at it, I already have everything I want. I can go for more skill power. I can go for more of this. But let me see if I can get away with more firearms. Be able to get myself a little more toughness and stuff. Now, this backpack is going to be rolled to electronics. Let's see. Boom. Oh man, that was such a good firearms roll too. Oh my goodness, look at this. Oh my gosh. Look at this skill power. It's almost max. Okay, I don't know if I want to touch this, because if I'll go roll it and then it'll give me trashy. Let me see. 144. Oh wait, it's firearms. Oh, good thing I didn't roll it. Okay, let me take away that firearms. I'll keep it. I'll keep the firearms mod and stuff. So this build right now is looking pretty good. This guy might need to roll some more electronics to be able to give me something better. A few more electronics. I get more skill power for doing that, so I think that's the way I'll go. Now these pair of Savage gloves have marksman rifle damage, critical hit damage, and crit chance, and that's because I want to run my signature amazingness marksman rifle that I have here, this surplus SVD, going on almost 400,000 DPS, almost 400,000 DPS. That's crazy. You know, it's got a decent headshot damage. It's got trained for signature skill resource gain, which is pretty much a signature skill cooling down, and then it's got cool-headed, and it's got discipline. I didn't want to roll discipline, but now I'm going to change discipline in front of you guys. And also, this Caduceus has skilled, which needs like 4,700. I don't want to do that. Sorry, I have other weapons that have skilled. It would be nice, but landing a headshot kill with an assault rifle that's shooting at 625 RPM, they have to be really close. I mean, you can do it from distance, but I'm gonna roll skilled, and I don't know what I want to roll skilled to, honestly. Maybe competent. Maybe responsive. I think maybe responsive. Destructive is actually what I want, but I don't want to jinx myself. So let me do the SVD roll here. So in your presence, let's see what my SVD is going to give me. So I have trained, cool-headed, disciplined. Now, killing a target will make your next shot with this weapon an automatic critical hit. Well, where I want all the critical hit to be is on my Caduceus. I need the crit chance. That's why I'm running. That's why I want more crit chance. That's why I thought about running the Savage Gloves to get the extra critical hit chance. But let me see what I have so far. Okay, yeah. So that's why I'm running the Savage Gloves, so I can get the extra critical hit chance. So I don't really want. It's not like I don't really want Disciplined. So what I actually do want is Destructive here or Brutal. So let's roll. Woo! I got Brutal. I'm gonna take Brutal. Let me see, Determined. Oh wow, this is like a full cooldown. This is like the chill pill, man. Killing a target reduces skill cooldowns by 7.5%. Hoyoyoy. Oh wow, this is hard, man. Oh dang it. I love it when you get what you want, but I hate it when they add like 2 other possibilities. You know what I mean? Like Determined, and it's a free slot too. You know, you can't just get a marksman rifle like this any day. I mean, Trained, Cool-Headed, and Determined. But what do I want out of this build? A lot of skill cooldowns. I have 169% headshot damage, which I can augment by adding like 5 more headshot damage. And I'm running Hunter's Fate, so I already have 10% headshot damage. Man, this is hard. This is difficult, guys. I don't know what to do. Maybe I should get more headshot damage so I can see if I can land more headshots. Alright, you know what? I'll make a decision. I wanted Brutal. I will take Brutal. I have Determined on my one of my MG5s. So I'll just go with Brutal. Yeah, I need some damage. I need some damage at some point. You know, I can't keep going for a full cooldown build, because I remember playing it today and it was really difficult, you know, not having as much damage. So I went with my Striker build. I had a lot of damage on that build. I was like 3-shotting some of the most difficult NPCs, actually 4 shots. But man, they hit hard. It's like fighting hunters out in the open. Destructive. Yes. Woo. I was gonna scream, but I don't want to scream in the mic and throw you guys off. So yeah, this is good that I'm getting these good talents in front of, you know, and I'm recording this as I'm doing it. You know, like I said, I haven't gone to sit somewhere and put all the, oh my goodness, it's 405,000 DPS. Wow, that's crazy. I mean, DPS numbers don't matter, but I don't think well, people always tell me they have like 500k DPS on their marksman rifles, and I'm like, how do you even pull that off? You know, there's still the new part of me. I don't play too much marksman build until just recently when I went back to playing Falcon Lost. It's been so much fun. All right, let me move on so I don't waste too much of your time. You guys, I appreciate you even sitting here throughout this video. So let me mod my weapon. I want crit chance on this gun, okay? So I see crit damage, yes. Well, it says 1% of my skill power, so it doesn't even matter. I just need to find the biggest crit chance I can find. This one has got 3, this one's got 4. No, this has got 4% crit chance. No, 2% crit chance, sorry. 3 crit chance. Okay, so 3 is the max that I have, and I'm not removing from my SVD. Classic AK-47. 3% crit chance. All right, let's take that. Do I have crit damage? Crit damage, crit damage, crit damage. Okay, crit damage, accuracy, stability. Okay. Classic AK-47. I'm just gonna take that. Sorry, bud. All right, extended mag, 110, MG5. That should be a nice one on my AK-47. Okay, almost 250,000 DPS, man, if I play the cards right. Okay, the DPS numbers are not necessarily a big deal, so we're not trying to sweat it. Any crit chance? There's crit chance here, but it's on my MG5. Headshot. I'll take headshot damage too. Now I did say, you know, I did talk about, you know, do all that smack talk about how headshot damage, but I'm gonna take it because this is Hunter's Faith. I already have that headshot thing going. Now I could take more crit chance, but you know, I want damage and stuff. So let me tell you my whole reasoning why I'm picking Hunter's Faith. Let's go through the 4-piece bonus. The 2-piece is optimal range, which is okay. I wish it was better. Hunter's Faith used to be actually better in patch 1.3. You had like 20% damage to elites on that thing. I used to play all the incursions with it. It was crazy. People used to be like, why are you using Hunter's Faith? And then when I started, they were like, oh, I see. Yep. Okay, so 20% optimal range, 10% headshot damage, and hitting the 4-piece bonus is hitting an enemy with a bullet grants you and your group temporary protection. The further your shot, the more protection. Each group member's protection disappears after getting hit by one hostile bullet. Nice. Okay, that's what I want. Description: hunting is a mixture of skill, tactical awareness, and luck. Without all three, you're going hungry or going missing, blah blah blah. Division agent. Hey, nice. There's a lore that goes with Hunter's Faith. I haven't even taken time to read that out before. Okay, so this is a debuff build. I want to be able to give my team some mitigation, and I want to be able to give them some heals at the same time. Now, I wish I could. Now, there are many ways you can go. You can go with 2 Reclaimer, get that support station range. You can get with, I think eventually I'm probably going to move to 2 Alpha Bridge so that I can get the 100% health regen. But the health regen, only works when you're out of combat. I think it's not like the 3-piece nomad, so I don't think that's the way to go. I think maybe 2 Lone Star, maybe switch out these knee pads. If I can get Hunter's Faith knee pads, all I need is just one that's got stamina. That's all. Health, probably a better stamina roll. I have a better knee pad somewhere. I don't know why I can't find it. Oh, there we go. But it doesn't have a good armor roll. I should have a better one. I'm just throwing that defense one there because it's got a decent armor roll and decent stamina. And then I can switch out that, and then if I can get me I do have a backpack that can do this, that has maybe skill power rolled on it. What's the name of this one? Specialized, so I can get a ton more skill power. Now, I may be able to get more toughness and skill power, but 4,045 means I need to put more firearms mods. And yeah, there are other ways you can go, but how many firearms mods can I put in there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That will put me at almost 5,000 firearms, and then give me enough toughness and more skill power if I were to run this specialized backpack. So I can also build that way as well, but I don't have a Hunter's Faith knee pad. Now I do have Hunter's Faith gloves, which I could also do, you know, this with, but these Hunter's Faith gloves are not the best. The gloves are not the best. They have pistol damage, shotgun damage, and skill haste. So I'll need to get another pair of gloves. I mean, anything else than pistol damage on my Hunter's Faith right now. I'll take shotgun damage, but if I was forced to use this, I would roll this pistol damage to marksman rifle damage, and then I can use it actually. I'll just move this. Well, if I take this, then yeah, I'll use that, and then I'll take the backpack that I have here, this specialized backpack, and roll this to, yeah. That's going to be more complicated, guys, but I don't want to touch that yet. So this is what I have for now. So a decent amount of skill power, a decent amount of toughness, nothing crazy, 5,000 stamina, and 5,000 firearms. I'm sitting on a lot of DPS from my marksman rifle. I have a lot of headshot damage. Let's look at my character's statistics. Weapon damage is I have about 53,000 or something. My crit chance is at 11%. Add my 7% from my gloves. My crit damage is at 47%, and then my headshot damage is like 222%. That's a lot of headshot damage. I mean, I wish I could go more, but this is good. Accuracy is at 4%, stability is 13, my range is at 42 because I get that extra optimal range, I think. I don't know. I have negative 44 threat, so I can hide around and do all kinds of stuff. My skill haste is really low, but no problem. Now I'll tell you how I actually also make my armor mitigation is now nonsense. Now there's protection from elites on one of my gear, and I'm going to roll that away on my chest piece here. It's got protection from elites. I'm gonna take that away. I'm gonna go for enemy armor damage, which I'm going to roll now. Should I roll now? No, I'm not gonna roll it now because I still need a Hunter's Fate knee pad, and like I said, I'm always reluctant to roll gear. And if I get the Hunter's Fate knee pad, then a pair of knee pads, then I'll be able to know exactly what to roll. Now, this is just a build video. I mean, I'm just, putting out my thought process when I'm building. If I wanted to use a bolt action rifle, I do have some, but I have to roll some talents away and, see if I can get maybe cool-headed or trained here, which is not going to be too difficult because if I roll a high skill power talent, I'm gonna get some options within this range, but there are also other options like commanding and dominant and stuff that I can get that I don't want. So I'm just gonna hang on to this M700 for now, and then I'll know what I'll do with it soon. Or I can go with this SRS A1 that already has cool-headed and has commanding, now which I don't know, but I'll see here if I can roll maybe brutal or something that works for me. So that's my spiel for now. I appreciate you guys for listening and watching. I'm gonna go use this in some gameplay. The striker one that I did was successful. I just could not get past those legendary missions. It got to a point I was literally hitting very good headshots. You can watch my stream that I have. It's I think I titled it Legendary Missions Striker. And if you watch it, you're gonna see I'm doing enough damage. Everyone is doing enough damage, but these NPCs are also dealing so much damage. I don't know. I think you need a coordinated team where everybody has a specific build and a specific role. So this is going to bring out the best of the best in anybody that's playing it. So thanks so much once again for listening and watching. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button. I appreciate you guys so much for watching. Before I go, let me show you what talents I want to use. So this is supposed to be a complete video, so I'm going to try my best to complete it. Okay, so I'm going to be running the ammo cache. I get more of the ammo because I'm going to be shooting these two weapons frequently to do what I want them to do. If I want to cool down, I use my marksman rifle. If I want to heal, I use my Caduceus. And this is going to give me like 20% skill cooldown or 30% or something like that, and about 50% signature skill cooldown. So while this is on, I get that. So that's crazy. What's this? When the device is disabled, nearby allies receive immediate healing. That's a master mod. Okay, so, and I'm going to use this, and then I always like to run the turret because the turret is very good. Even though it may have like, very low damage, it's pretty good. I mean, like, I'm not going to lie. Like, I think it does a good job where it helps you mark NPCs that you don't see. Because these guys, you're focused on one NPC and they'll sneak around you. So you put it around you, it's more like a hunting, thing. It's like it calls out, shots and calls out NPCs and starts to fire, and then it pulses them. And then I can switch back and forth between the Dragon Breath to, for some crowd control, or the shock turret. I love the zapper and incursions. It just shocks everything that's trying to come your way and all that good stuff. My talents, I'm going to use Tactical Advance always because you're going to be in cover. I'm going to put on Strike Back. I don't know where I'm going to put that, and then I want to put, maybe I can use Steady Hands if I want. I don't know if I want to do that yet. So these are my options. There are about 6 of them. Critical Save is always a staple. I don't even remove that. Triage for cooldowns. That's Adrenaline, sorry. Triage for cooldowns. Tactical Advance. I can also use Tech Support, but I don't want to use that. There's no need. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those are my possibilities depending on the scenario. If I put on my flame turret, then one has to give way for wildfire, but that's a situational thing. And so it depends on you guys. It really does depend on you. And this build isn't like a complete build, but it shows you where I'm going. It's a roadmap, and I don't want to impose my build on you guys. I want you guys to be free to build. So leave comments. Let me know exactly how you build this. And this video has run into like 30 minutes. Oh my goodness. I am out of here, guys. Peace.